So, Hedy, another episode, and this one is about duplication. But before we start talking about that, we're going to talk about retention.
Yes, Petra. You asked me what exactly is retention. Now, retention is uh, we make now, we assume now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm making an ass of you and me, that you have a team, that we have a team together. And it is nice if everyone buys his or her products on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to keep the people in the team. We want to keep them buying products because, as you know, the profit is in the commission.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one reason. The other reason is you are like a family together. You want to spend time together. You want to do nice things together. And the only way to do that is you keep the team together. And there are people that promise a gift if you do your order this month, or sometimes I do that too. If you want to do an order, I'll give you a gift on top of it. So everything to keep the team together.
It's funny. I remember back in the day that we had this trophy that would go to another person every month for indeed sponsoring,
Mm-hmm.
for example. I
Mm-hmm.
still have one at my home. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we have retention on sales and retention on keeping your team together. So
Yeah.
keeping the members in your
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what businesses do as well, right?
I
It's
guess so.
it's easier or it's more expensive to get in new customers than to
Keep the old
keep the
ones.
old ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. So some companies they offer a service, and the customer from whatever teammate in your team has to pay every month for that service.
Yeah.
So
And
if
it's more a necessity.
as long as the customer is happy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, commission is flowing in.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's all about the money, but it's about the fortune is in the commissions. If you really want to uh, make a good amount of money, then you have to keep the customers and the members, not only the customers but also the members, active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which leads us into the next subject because you're talking about a team.
Yeah.
So we need duplication.
Yeah, that is very important. And duplication, normally you follow a certain system.
Mm-hmm. Let's go one step back. Why is duplication so important?
Well, all the noses are in the same direction.
Okay.
I mean, if everybody does the same, let's say, for example, you're already a few years in network marketing, we all follow the same system, and you are invited to speak in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't speak Spanish, but you explain it in English, they understand because the system has been duplicated.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
That's why it is important. And my way of duplication is a certain way. It is not the way to heaven, but for example, what I said to you before, you allowed me to sponsor you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm helping you to build a team by doing the story for you the first time. And then the second time, I let you, after practicing natuurlijk,
Mm-hmm.
of course, I let you tell the story, and to be sure, you ask in the end, and Hedy, is there anything that I missed, or do you want to add some more to it, so that the listener gets the complete
Mm-hmm.
story? And then there comes a time that you do it all by yourself, and I just sit there and say, yeah, yeah. That means that you have duplicated me,
Mm-hmm.
but you only have duplicated the system if your people do the same what you did.
Yeah.
You teach them how to do it, and they do it the way you taught them, and then I can say, yeah, I'm duplicated. You see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
You duplicate me,
Yeah.
but I'm only duplicated if the third line can do the same without my help
Yeah,
or
makes sense.
being around.
So can you tell a bit more about your system? There are a few steps there, right? So you start with your list. We already talked about that.
yeah. Okay. My system. Well, my way of
Or
doing is
Eric Worre's system that you're allowed to
whatever.
use to teach.
Yeah. Now, first of all, it is important that the one that you are sponsoring must be willing to make a name list, a list of people the person knows. And then together, my system, together we go through that list,
Mm-hmm.
and you tell me, oh, that is really a person that I want to work with, but I don't know how to tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. I will tell the story for you.
Okay. So you first invite them.
Yeah.
And then what do you say? Like, I have an opportunity, I want to talk to you, or
Are you open? Nooit telling, always asking, are you open for a new opportunity, or are you open to help me out? There is nothing to be shamed for that you want to let them know that you can use their help.
Yeah.
Whether as a customer or as a teammate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
so I have my list, we connect with the people, we
invite them to have a look. In the old days, we had the cassette tapes and the video tapes and CDs. And nowadays, it is different.
But that was a different system, right? With the cassette tapes or the videos.
The system is actually the same, but you don't use cassette tapes anymore. You use now links.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, in the old days, are you open to listen to this cassette, to this tape?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And oh yeah, okay. When will you listen? Yeah, okay. And then, okay. Is it okay that I ask you after you have listened what attracts you most to it? Not what you think about it, because then they have excuses.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to give them excuses. You want to know what was the most important thing on that tape or in the video that
they liked.
Yeah, that got you. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes I have to think in English. And based on that, you can continue the conversation. And then you make an invitation.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the person is congruent with you and you are congruent with the person, you can sign the person up, making him or her a member. So it has a few steps.
Yeah.
Nowadays, and you can invite them to a meeting as well. But nowadays it is I'll send you a link. Have a look. When do you think you have time? Oh, okay. Can I call you that and that time? And you put it in your planner when you are going to call, because you want to have the credibility and the accountability. And then I ask, so what attracted you the most in what you've seen or heard? The link, nowadays it's a bit different, and then they start scrolling here and there and everywhere. And there is something to say for that, because it's the new times, the actual times. Yeah.
Yep, and you never know what's going to happen.
No.
Who knows, in 10 years' time, this might be some prehistoric
tape. Well, they all know that I'm a dinosaur, so it has been accepted. But there will be people laughing their off because of these podcasts. Some people do that now already. and times are changing. So yes,
But although times are changing, network marketing, the underlying systems, they stay the same, right?
listen, whatever you say, whatever you have, network marketing is always better. It is not perfect, but it's always better.
Yeah, so true. Is there anything else you would like to add to this whole duplication part?
Um, it's fun. It's fun.
It's nice to work with people, right? To work with your
Yeah,
team.
and you have always people that know it better, and that's okay with me if they want to divert from my system or from the system that I use. That's okay, and
That's a good question. That's a good remark. What would you do if, for example, you sponsored me
uh-huh.
and I'm like, okay, Hedy, I've listened to you, I've listened to your stories, and then I do the story myself and you're listening and you're adding to it, and then you just leave me, let me go, do my own thing, and then I'm going to tell the story a bit differently, more to my advantage, or I promise people things that, let's say, I can make you a millionaire in a month or whatever. What would you
Yeah.
do with that?
Now, first of all, I would question you. Why are you doing that?
Mm,
What is the meaning behind it?
I want to make money quickly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you may be in the right business, but you also may not be in the right business. But you know what? If that's the road you want to travel,
Mm-hmm.
I keep an eye on you. And if you are doing better than me, then I'll listen to you. And then I may copy your system.
Mm,
There is not one system, there are
yeah.
many systems. And there are people that they never see their teammates. They organize a Zoom call and send the link for the Zoom, not realizing if it is a holiday or
Mm,
what's going on in other people's life. And that's it. That's not my thing.
no.
And you know, I'm weird, and I admit I'm weird. I'm not ashamed about that. But I have had more than 50 years fun with network marketing, falling on my face flat various times.
Mm,
And like I said before, this is what I love to do, to educate people.
yeah.
And they are free to take whatever I,
Offer of advice.
yeah.
Mm, okay. Anything else you need to?
I don't know. Do you? Is there anything else that you want to
Yeah, what
talk?
just came to mind as well is a very important remark is monkey see, monkey do.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
talk your system and tell or explain what to do or what is expected or what is wise. But if you're not doing it yourself, they will duplicate what you do and not what you say.
Yeah. Remember the game that we used to play in the live meetings? Take your thumb and your finger, put it on your forehead, and then put it on your cheek, but you point to your nose. How many
Yeah.
people are putting it on their cheek? It is monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I admit, I have people in my team, they definitely don't do follow my system. They invent their own system and say, okay, you want to fall flat on your face? You fall flat on your face. Let's see how long you stay in the business.
Yeah. In the end, you also need to keep in mind as well, it's their business, right?
Yeah.
They're in your team, but it's still their business.
I cannot decide how somebody else needs to do the business. I cannot do that. That's not in my
No.
power.
Unless he's on
I
your
can,
payroll, but he's not.
no,
Yeah.
I can only advise,
Yeah.
guide, and it's up to them.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you a lot for
Yeah,
this elaboration on duplication and retention.
you're
And
very welcome.
let's see what's next.
Let's see what's next.
Bye all.
See you next time.